Let's talk about Paul Rudd for a minute. Yes, the Jewish American actor Paul Rudd, Ant-Man. Let's talk about him for a moment. You look at him, hey, he's a good-looking guy, full head of hair, right? See, the thing about guys like Paul Rudd and so many men that are in their 30s and 40s and beyond, even when they appear to have a full head of hair, we don't really know what's going on underneath the hood. A guy like Paul Rudd, think of one time, even in the last decade, where he had short hair in a movie or on TV. He doesn't. He always has his hair about this length. And though he's nearly a decade older than me, his hair appears to be in a pretty good condition. And I don't believe that he went the route of Chris Pratt and apparently got some kind of situation where there's a hair transplant or alopecia, whatever he's doing. I think Paul Rudd, that's just his hair. But I think that it's important that he has the hairstyle that he does. We don't see him with shorter hair. And there's this concept that I have talked about on my channel here, and that is if you're similar to my hairline, which is where we apparently all agree on Norwood 2.5 vertex, meaning it's not quite Norwood 3, it's not quite just the peninsula, but also I've got some thinning which many of us believe is being actually reversed through the rosemary oil. But when you've got the hairline that I've got, if you have it about 2.5 inches on top, it's the perfect bridge to kind of draw away from the attention of where it goes up, but without making it seem like there's any kind of denial going on. It's a normal haircut that people aren't going to think about, you know. So I think there's a lot of guys in Paul Rudd's situation where if we were to really see his exact hairline, we might see that it goes up higher than we realized. But he just keeps the same hairstyle and no one notices it. And I think there's so many men that's typical in your 30s and 40s. You know how to downplay it with just the same hairstyle, and therefore you don't change your hairstyles. Of course, if it's up to me, then I definitely want to go shorter and kind of see how things are looking and kind of catch a glimpse of what might Paul Rudd look like if he had shorter hair. You know, that might be somewhat of an experiment I could try once my hair is shorter. So this is just a reminder that even though we can look at other men and think, man, that's a perfect head of hair, really he may be hiding a Norwood 2.5. Maybe Paul Rudd is hiding a 2.5. Maybe he's only 2, but maybe not. We don't know for sure. And with the right hairstyle, it can distract normal people from ever thinking about it. But let's admit it, we're not normal people. You're not normal for watching so many videos about hair loss that I do, and I'm not normal for making them. So at least we're connected in that way. We're not normal.